Now, this is something I've been waiting for a long time. A long time. I believe when I started my channel that this fight was on the table and being talked about then. But Kell Brook was holding the belt hostage over there in the UK, like they often do once these, and no offense to people in the UK, but once these fighters get a belt, they run over there and they try and keep the motherfucker by fighting UK bums all goddamn day long. Now here comes a real one, Errol Spence. All right, Errol Spence fundamentals are basic, but they say simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. So, with that, I'm gonna get started on, just some general boxing talk. But first off, what sparked this in my mind to get this done right now is love one, hate one. I support his channel. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but that's the channels I really like chopping it up with, because without disagreeing, if we see eye to eye on everything, what the fuck's the point, And they're having a debate, love one, hate one, and a channel called Casual Boxing Talk. So go check them out when they're going back and forth with Errol Spence and Kell Brook. Now, I only heard a little bit of Casual Boxing Talk's video, one of his videos. I've heard all of Love One, Hate One's videos. And, it just got me in the mood to talk about the fight myself. Here's some pros and cons, some keys to victory, all that bullshit chopped up together. Alright, Errol Spence, like I said, very basic, but basic gets you a long way in boxing when you have the fundamentals down pat good. Errol Spence is one of my favorite fighters. I love fighters that go to the body. Errol Spence is a master of mixing it up to the body, back to the head, back down to the body. He breaks people down. But the thing is, I believe that his career has been brought along the wrong way. I believe he's been a weight bully the majority of his career. And as we've seen in the Golovkin fight, these things can come back to hurt you. Golovkin, for example, was knocking people out. But when he ran into someone who he couldn't knock out, couldn't bully around, the guy gave him some trouble here and there. Now, here we got Errol Spence, and he bullied a lot of people, and now he's got Kell Brook. Now, Kell Brook has a lot on his side. You know how them UK soccer fans are, and they can bring a lot of pressure on someone who has basically had small fights at the Barclay and things like that. But he's never... Oh, shit, that's right. He did fight at Cowboy Stadium. But anyways, the problem is the officials, okay? And what I'm concerned about is Kell Brook's dirty fighting. The tactics that he used on fucking Sean Porter, alright? The tactics he used on Sean Porter, the holding, the leaning on the fighter, all that so-called clever bullshit. Now, I'm a firm believer that the rules in boxing need to be enforced, and that I don't believe in that shit. Well, if you get away with it, it don't count bullshit. So Errol Spence has a problem there. The judges, the fans are going to persuade the judges. The judges are going to be persuaded by stacks of money that could possibly be offered to them. Because if you're a boxing fan and you don't think that the judges are on the take, you're lost. You're really lost. So, you know, shout out to Joseph Jojo, you know, me with my conspiracy theories shit. But anyways, yeah, managers do get involved. Gangster tactics are used in boxing. It's a fucking fact. Study your history. Now, Kell Brook, he can keep Errol Spence turning, okay? I really believe he can box him. He can tie him up when possible. But I really think that he could outbox Errol Spence. But he's got to keep him turning. He cannot fight in a linear fashion, straight forward, straight back. Errol Spence will hunt you down and hurt Kell Brook. He will hurt him to the body and the head if he thinks he's going to move straight in and straight out. That is not going to happen, okay? Kell Brook has to box, keep Errol Spence turning, stay moving away from his power hand, and between that, the crowd, a little bit of luck, he should be alright. Errol Spence, on the other hand, we got to see something new from him. If Kell Brook starts to turn him, alright? If Kell Brook puts him on his back foot, what is Errol Spence going to do? Have we seen him fight off the back foot before? I haven't. He's just, that's why I brought up Golovkin in the beginning. Because when a fighter fights like this, constant, they get used to it. Then when someone steps in who doesn't allow them to fight the way that they like fighting, you see, you know, it can cause big difficulty. Especially the bullies. Mike Tyson was a bully. James Buster Douglas exposed that. Now, this is an interesting fight. I'm not picking anyone. I never make a pick till after the weigh-in. Because we do know that, you know, Charlie Brown walks around a little chubby, a little fat. More than a little. And, you know, that makes him more susceptible to being cut. The weight drop, him fighting Golovkin at a higher weight, dropping down. I want people to remember their history and remember what happened when Roy Jones and other fighters, when they come down, it normally isn't that good for them. Also, calculating in the eye injury that Kell Brook suffered. Yeah. Should he be fighting Errol Spence right now? Well, yes, because he ducked and dodged and ran like a bitch long enough. Now, I got respect for Kell Brook, a lot of it. But let's just hope that he boxes. No dirty shit, no funny shit. Alright? And that's it for now. I saw their video. I wanted to just, you know, let people know how I feel about the fight. Right now, I can't pick a winner. If I had to pick today, I'm going with Errol Spence, okay? This is JR. Everyone have a nice day. Go check out Love One, Hate One. And go check out Casual Boxing Talk. Peace.